drink a spritz. It's been a week. Buongiorno and welcome to my channel. My name is Stefania if you're new here. So today we are going to actually be testing out the new I'm From Fig Scrub Mask. And then I'm going to walk you through my favorite wash-off masks because I cannot live without a good one. So I'm a huge fan of wash-off masks. And you know, some of these are definitely K-Beauty ones, also some from Sephora, so got options for everyone at different price points. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. Please don't forget to subscribe down below. It would really mean a lot to me. Hit that like button if you want more skincare videos, and let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so I'm definitely someone who enjoys a nice mask. I am not the biggest fan. Like, there's certain sheet masks that I like, but for the most part, I'm not a sheet mask person. I live in the wash-off mask section, just because they're a lot easier to, one, I feel like you get a lot of uses, you know, like, for some reason I look at sheet masks and I'm like, I'm not paying that for a one-time use. And the packaging, it just seems wasteful. It's something where you're really not gonna see results unless you use it constantly. And there's just so many options, it's almost overwhelming. So for me, I like wash-off masks better. Big thing with sheet masks too is like you can't move. Like I don't find it relaxing to have to sit still. Like I'm like, no, I don't. I need to get up, and like it just slides off your face, and half the time you're like, when the eye thing ends up here, they're never the right size. I do enjoy a few, but I mostly enjoy wash-off masks. So we are gonna get into the bathroom and try this out. This is the I'm From Fig one. I am really enjoying the I enjoy I'm From in general. It's one of my favorite brands, but for me, the cleansing balm has definitely been a win. I'm still testing out the essence, and I'm gonna do a more in-depth review on that. But right now, the cleansing balm has been my favorite. It does have a little bit of fragrance in there, but you are washing it off. It is just your first cleanse, but I actually really enjoy the fragrance in there. All right, so before I start talking, let's go ahead and apply this, and then I will kind of give you a rundown of everything. But this is the new I'm From Fig Scrub Mask. I really actually enjoy using a light physical mask, just because I do have a lot of dry skin on my face, and I just like physical exfoliators just get that off for me. Like, just, you know, I wake up from my tretinoin and I'm just like, you know, so this does help me and I do enjoy them. Obviously, you need to find one that's gentle enough for you, because, you know, we all have that St. Ives, like, you know, thing in our mind, but I promise when you find a good one, it's not as scary as it seems, and I haven't had any damage. I've never used the St. Ives one, just saying. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the bathroom. This uses fig powder. It's a great antioxidant, and I'm gonna kind of walk you through all the steps and all that. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in my bathroom. Okay, so obviously this is from the Fig line, so it is made of fig. And then you have the black sugar, which gently removes dead cells for clear skin. A double exfoliator that softly dissolves dead skin cells, while the black sugar helps with removing impurities entirely with a scrub effect. So, how to use, you're just gonna keep it on for 10 to 15 minutes and then wash off. I generally like to exfoliate a little bit. So I will, at the end of 15 minutes, I'll kind of rub my fingers in and give myself a nice little massage, just very, very gently, especially around my chin area. Not so much with my cheeks because I am very sensitive there, but definitely my chin and my forehead. In terms of how it feels, it is very, very fine. I don't feel the granules. It has almost like a sherbet scent, but it does have perfume, so just be aware. I think it's fine during masks because you are washing it off. But obviously that is a personal decision. All right, so we are back. So let's get into favorite masks. Just to let you guys know, Wish Trend sent me the fig stuff. Everything else I bought by myself with my own hard-earned money. And I do have a discount code for the fig line, so if you are interested in anything, then definitely help me. I don't make money. It just helps them know that you guys care about what I say, which I hope you do. So just trying to be as transparent as possible. It's always exciting for me where I'm like, oh, I have a leg up. Like, I'm finally like, someone took notice, and it's a brand that I love, Wish Trend. Like, I have been on a skincare kick for a while now, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. So it helps them know that, like, you care, you know? But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. All right, it feels very nice. It has the same scent as the cleansing balm. it says perfume, you know, but it almost says it's like floral. I don't think it's floral. It kind of smells like sherbet, if that makes sense. Like a little bit of sweetness to it. Again, I know certain people don't love scents in their skincare because it can be irritating, but it's a pretty low percentage. Like I did the research because I was like, how many people are having this issue? And it's not a whole lot. I'm not saying like if you do, I'm like, that sucks, like you're in that percentage. But for me, it adds to the experience. So I think of it as a diet where I'm like, okay, 80% healthy, 20% you can be a little, you know, maybe 90-10. You know, that's kind of how I put it with clients. But same thing with skincare where I'm like, I try not to have things that are like serums that are going to be left on my face. But when it comes to cleansers, wash off masks, things that aren't going to stay long, I'm more about like, I like the experience of a nice smell. Okay, I just do. It doesn't irritate my skin. So, anyways, let's get into it. So I'm going to bring up this one first. This is the Origins. This is the Hello Calm Relaxing and Hydrating Face Mask with Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. I'm still not sold on this whole cannabis kick. Okay, just not. By the way, I used Lights Lacquer on my nails and I'm like, I really love this color. I still hate my chubby fingers and my horrible nails, but I'm like, it's such a nice neutral color. Now I'm like, I want more. My goal is to let my nails grow out. We're gonna try hard. Wish me luck. But this, like I said, cannabis in skincare, there's not a lot of research on it, so I'm not sold on it. Where I'm like, oh, it's gonna be the most amazing thing. Like I'm pretty sure e.l.f. just released a whole new skincare range. And we've seen, like, this is the new beauty trend, like milk makeup. However, I will say this mask isn't like I don't reach for this for skin issues. I literally reach for this when I'm having a crappy week and I just want to feel better. And I think that's also fine. The scent of this is by far my favorite scent of any skincare product I've ever tried. It smells just like a spa. Like, I love that spa scent, even though I never get facials. I don't. I'm too scared. I got one when I was 14. She pulled out the zit thing without even explaining it to me. And I was like, what's she doing? And my skin scabbed. Like, it was just, no, I never went back. I want to now that I'm like, I'll be 30 in a few months. And I'm like, but I'm like scarred from that. So, but anytime like my husband goes and gets his ears waxed and I will go with him just so I can walk to the bathroom and just like smell. I really want to be like, can I just rent a massage table, like the little room for like an hour and take a nap? I don't need a massage because I'm too cheap for that unless I'm on vacation. But I love the smells in spas, and this is a spa in a tube. So I've been through a few of these. This is, you know, it's Origins brand. It's at Sephora. I really enjoy this. It's green. It smells so good, so good. And I find it relaxing. I really, really do. Like I said, though, does it help me with anything? It's hydrating, but not like more hydrating than another mask I'm going to talk about. It's a light hydration. The other great thing is, if you're just not in the mood to do a mask where you have to clean your face after, because we all have lazy nights, right? Like if you're in a nice relax, like a glass of wine, and then you realize like, oh, I have to take this off now, and then you have to like wash your face and all that. It's a tissue off mask, so you can just work it into the skin and wipe it off with a tissue when you're done with it, which is part of the reason why I also love it. But I literally go to this for the pure fact of the experience. It just puts me in a really good mood. And I'm okay with that sometimes. Like, I'm just like, I don't need it to do everything under the sun. I mean, it would be nice. But for the pure experience of this, I will always repurchase this mask. Like, it's beautiful. All right, then I have some I'm From masks. Like I said, I am pretty obsessed with I'm From. I have the honey mask here. I did do a video with this. Definitely not a great video. I still can't even bring myself to read the comments on that video. I appreciate all the support I got, and I'm sure the comments are so kind, but like one time I tried and I just was like, I can't do this. Definitely not, I don't like to do the whole emotions thing. It's just not a normal thing for me, and I'm like, just I can't look back on that. But I tried out this mask on camera, and I've used it since then. Its primary purpose is just to hydrate, and it does that so well. Like I was saying, like this is hydrating, but this is like hydrating to a next level. There's a few things that I feel a little bit about, like this is all mostly honey, and it has a honey scent. It doesn't have extra fragrance though, so it's not like the fig mask that I have on right now where there's an actual fragrance. And like I said, I'm almost sad when masks don't, because I enjoy, like even right now I'm just like, I can smell it, you know. This has a honey scent, but it's like a natural honey scent. It's not like an added honey scent, but it is thicker. It's, I want to say a little bit goopy, but at the same time, it's not like you're dripping down. Like you can still do stuff while you have it on, and it's not going to just like melt off your face. But if I need, you know, especially right now with, you know, my tretinoin, I need hydrating products. So this does the best job at hydrating, and I absolutely love this thing for that reason. But like I said, experience-wise, I like it. It's not my favorite because, you know, it's a little thicker, it's a little goopy, but the actual results, and some people will just buy, you know, everyone buys skincare for different reasons. I'm like in the middle. I want results, but I also want a nice experience. Like I care about actual usage and if it's enjoyable to use. And for this, like I enjoy it mostly just for the results, because it does hydrate my skin so well that I will continue reaching for this, and it's lasted me a really long time. That's the other thing. It's like wash off masks, you'll see the result because you can use it more often than like a sheet mask, which usually comes in like a pack of like 5. Or, you know, like I love the Tatcha sheet mask, and I was like $12. Like I'm not gonna see a lasting like benefit for that. And I don't get ready to go to an event, so what's the point, you know? But yeah, I really like this if you're looking for a gentle, just hydrating purely for the purpose of that. I really, really like this one. You guys know I'm obsessed with honey, propolis, all that stuff. I would highly recommend. I don't know if it's gonna be great for me in the summer, because like I said, it is thicker. It reminds me of, you know, like winter, I just feel like we like thicker things. And then summer, I'm like lighter. So I don't know how much I'm gonna use this in the summertime, but winter, this served me well, and one of my favorites. All right, and then let's get into the I'm From mugwort mask. I know, I like a lot of I'm From, like I said. So I wasn't the biggest fan of the mugwort essence, which I feel like so many people love. And I have acne skin, so I thought, you know, it's gonna be great. But I didn't really notice much with the essence. I do have the Misha one to try next, the Artemisia one, but I just wasn't like, I was like, I love the name mugwort. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy some of these because they were cheaper, because they're like tester tubes, but you still get a really good amount in these. And I kind of like that they're in a tube, because like everything else is in a glass jar. This is quite heavy. So if I were to travel, I just feel like this is nice and easy, and you like the little squeeze and then put it on. And I will also just use this one as a spot treatment, but this is mostly just for calming down your skin, calming down your redness, calming down inflammation, dry, rough patches. I really like this. My favorite thing about it is there's no added fragrance, but mugwort does have a scent, and I like it. The only scent that I'm very like about is roses. I hate rose scents, like hate it. Like I think like YSL, that's why I don't really buy, like I'm never even tempted to buy YSL that much, because I'm just like, I can't do it. I don't enjoy that fragrance. And foundations, for some reason I don't really like foundation fragrances, but like setting powders, I'm always like, ooh. Or like lip products that smell like vanilla and cakes and candy and everything sweet. But yeah, this one, it almost like reminds me of, it's an earthy smell. Earthy, but this feels so soothing. Like soothing and refreshing is the best way to put it. It feels like, especially if you want to put this in the freezer, because it is more of like a gel, I love it. It has pieces of ground up mugwort in there. It also has licorice root extract to help brighten. I haven't noticed brightening effects, but I definitely noticed my redness is calm. It's not going to get rid of your zits, but it just you know, when your face hurts because it's so irritated, it feels amazing on there. It feels so nice and refreshing. And I think like summer wise, I'm gonna use this way more than I already do because it just feels that good. It does have chunks in there, which I'll throw up a picture of me with it on, but they're not like abrasive chunks or anything like that. But yeah, if you're looking for one more for like just to calm down inflammation and you want something more like calming and soothing and like a refreshing and lightweight, then I would go with this one. I was very impressed, even though I didn't love the mugwort essence as much. I think like you would be happy with these for acne prone skin especially. One thing I will say is a lot of the mugwort stuff, don't get confused. It's not going to take away your zits. I very much wish that was the case. But it really just helps reduce the inflammation. So if you're thinking it's going to help actually get rid of them, it's not. It's just going to help you with your redness and inflammation in there. So just know that, because I know like sometimes I'll look at something and be like, oh, that sounds great. And then I look more into it and I'm like, oh, you know, like centella is one of my favorite ingredients for acne, but it doesn't help get rid of my acne. It just helps, you know, reduce the entire, you know, my third eye every once in a while kind of thing. So that is another favorite. I do want to mention a few. Another physical one that I have is the Skin Food strawberry one, which this actually reminds me a lot of that in terms of like, that one smells like strawberry and it has strawberry seeds in it. I think this one is actually a little bit more fine than that, but it is a good one. I do like that one a lot. And then you'll notice I didn't do any with AHAs, BHAs because I haven't, with being on spironolactone and tretinoin, I was just told to like stay away from that stuff. Really, she told me to stay away from everything, okay? She was like, you can wash your face with a bar of soap and be done. And I was like, no. Don't tell, you know, we're not going to tell her about everything else. But I was like, I can't live like that. Like, no bar of soap. That's gross. You wash your body. I never understood bars of soap. They're disgusting. I'm just like, how do you ever feel clean? I can't feel clean like that. Men, bar of soap, perfect skin. Women, I don't think so. At least that's my experience. But I have used the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial. And, you know, like that one is HAs, BHAs. I know The Ordinary has a dupe for it as well. I actually did order, I have the Peach and Lily set because I'm testing those out and I will be doing further reviews on that. But I haven't used it yet, so I want to say that. What I wanted the Peach and Lily one for was because it also had like centella and the calming aspects of it, whereas the Drunk Elephant is definitely an intense mask focused on AHAs and BHAs. And I do like it, but it is strong. So, you know, I'm kind of like a little bit more hesitant to recommend it, but I did like it when I had it. Did it actually get rid of anything? Not for me. I needed that further help. I needed actual medication, but it helped slightly. So I think people that like struggle with barely any acne and have it on the lighter side, it might be a great one for you. But it is expensive. But what I love about it is like it has the tube that pumps out, so it stays fresh. I will say that I'm not a huge Drunk Elephant fan, but I love that their products always have the packaging where you're not like ever scooping, digging your hands in, any of that stuff. That's one of my favorites. Also this thing, I'm loving this. I bought like 5, okay? This is quarantine, okay? Robes, spa stuff. I'm just like, I need a thing to get my mind off things and relax. And to not kill my husband. So let's go wipe this off and let's see how we feel about it. But I like the way it feels. There's no tingling or anything like that, which there shouldn't be, but I can still smell it. And like I said, I enjoy that. I wasn't gonna like record me washing it off, but I did just want to show you guys, like when you add water to it, the sugar like melts down so that then it becomes smooth. So it's very easy to kind of like massage any extra in and then wash off. Like there's no longer like granules as you get it wet. So I really like that aspect of it. I don't notice that one with the Skin Food one. All right, I am back. My face feels, it doesn't feel tight, you know what I mean? But I definitely need to go in with the rest of my routine right now. But I will say, in terms of my skin, I can already tell like it got rid of the flakiness, which is what I wanted it to do. But like especially right here, like that's probably where I have it the worst, is around this area, and I don't see any of that right now. So I'm very happy. So first impression wise, I really like this physical exfoliant. I will continue to use it obviously, but again, it does have fragrance. I tried to give you guys some options without it. Let me know how you guys feel about that. But if I enjoy the scent, it just adds to the whole experience for me and gets me into that relaxation mode. So I am not mad about it. But yeah, my face feels really nice. I'm gonna stop touching it. But overall, let me know what your guys' favorite face masks are. Are you guys a fan of wash-off masks? Are you a fan of, recommend me some, because like I said, I'm going to test out a few of the Peach and Lily ones, because they had like a pore one, a clay mask, and then they had the reboot one. So those are the next ones I'm going to be testing out. But yeah, those are definitely my favorites, especially in a time right now where it's just like, I think everyone's a little overstressed. Do something nice for yourself. Get a face mask, regardless if it's one that's going to, be the most beneficial for yourself. Because like I said, the HABH ones, those are not relaxing. Those are tingling, and you're kind of like looking at the clock. The ones I talked about are more ones where I'm just like, yes, I want to just relax. Like my little ears poke out so much through this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. Again, I will link everything down below. If you want to use that code, I don't make money from it, but I don't care. I love talking about skincare. So hit that like button, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you're new here, so the Ifrah mask is